what the hell just happened. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I am Muphidaht and I'd like it if you click down below to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also click on the bell notification button to get notified each time I post. I'm unsure of the days where I'll be posting, so kindly do that to get notified each time I post. So today is going to be a different type of video. It's going to be a story time / skincare. I don't know what to call this yet. Depending on the response I get from this video, it's going to be hanging out with Muphidaht, tea with Muphidaht, skincare with Muphidaht. I'm not sure, but I hope this video gets like a good response because I have a whole bunch of stories to tell, like a whole bunch. So if you want to see how this video is going to go down, carry on watching. Let's just get right into it. So disclaimer, this video was inspired by Jessica. She's a Ghanaian YouTuber, an amazing content creator. She did something similar to this. So yeah, I basically just picked up the idea from her. So yeah, now that that is out there, I'm going to be taking off my makeup and telling you guys a story. So yeah, I don't want this video to be super long, and forgive me, I am not a multitasker. Like, it's like not a thing for me to multitask. So forgive me if I don't tell you guys all the products I'm using to take off my makeup, but I would make sure to list everything in the description box so you guys can go ahead and check it out. And if you want to see a tutorial on this look, I just uploaded, I don't know when I'm going to upload this, but I don't know if I've uploaded it yet, but I would upload a video, or I have uploaded a video on this look. It's an all natural matte long lasting look, so if you want to see that, I would link it down below for you guys to see. Anyways, my mouth already hurts. I'm going to be taking off my makeup with the Now Solution Sweet Almond Oil. This is an amazing oil. I'm just going to use it to melt everything on my face, and I'm going to go in and, you know, wipe it down with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost wipes. I could have just gone in with this, but it's a little too rough, so this would serve like a lubricant to, you know, make it a little bit smoother to wipe off the makeup. My skin is a little sensitive at this point in time because the period came and it's messing up my whole life. Anyway, so now the story. I believe that I was in my 3rd year, and it was the first semester of my 3rd year in uni, and I moved into a new hostel the previous semester. I was loving that hostel. It was so comfortable. My roommate was paying, like, I really liked that room. I could cook with my roommates. Like, it was so good. We had like a really good vibe. Wherever you are, Jaytan, I miss you. I hope you're watching this video. I miss you so much. And that was like a scary thing that happened to us, if you remember. Anyways, so what happened? See, I'm already like going off track because I don't know how to multitask. I hope you guys forgive me. So what happened was, like I said, it was the first semester of my 3rd year, and it was a really good vibe. The hostel was a really good one. I could study, I could cook, I could, you know, move around freely. It was a little bit off campus. Like, you could just walk off campus, literally walk off campus and like walk straight to my hostel. It wasn't far at all. Before taking off my makeup, I'm going to secure my baby hairs with this band right here. I know that I look really awkward, but that's okay. Anyway, so I was vibing with my roommates. My roommate was one of the best roommates I've ever had, and that was like a really good room. So it was a time, I think we're about to write exams or mid-semester exams. I'm not sure exactly, but I know at that point in time I really wanted to get serious with my studies, because when you go to school a few weeks you're just, you know, hanging in there and vibing, and then when, you know, mid-semester exams are about to hit, you have to study. So after the mid-semester exams, I remained serious till the end of the semester. That's how it was for me. I don't know, don't judge me, but yeah. Anyways, so it was about that time where I think we're about to write our main exams or mid-semester exams. I'm not sure exactly. So yeah, I'm about to melt off my makeup with the almond oil. So I had decided to, you know, take my studies really seriously, and you know, because I didn't want to fail my exams or whatever. So yeah, my roommates also, you know, had plans of doing that, and she had just gotten a new iPad and she was really excited about it. I remember so much, like she was dying to have the iPad, and then she finally had her hands on it. So it was a really exciting time for her. And so yeah, my hostel was such that it was upstairs and downstairs. I was upstairs, and we had 2 windows, and my bed was really close to the window, and my roommate's bed was not so close to the other window, but there was a door. Her bed was close to the door. So that's how it was. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but that's exactly how it was. The other window was always open. I didn't like to leave my window open because, first of all, I would forget that my window is open, and it had a tint. So when it's closed, nobody sees you, but when it's open, the net is there, people can see you. So I was afraid that I would like leave my window open and change or something, and then people will end up seeing me. So I never actually opened my window, unless of course like occasionally I would open my window, but the other window was always open. So on this particular day, my roommates and I had made plans that we were going to study, take our studies really seriously. So I had made plans. I put together all the slides on my laptop to put them together on how I'm going to study the next day. You know, I had made an intention to go really hard on my studies. So yeah, that day I planned really well. I ate well, I said my prayers, and I slept like really early. We had a really early night. So yeah, we might have left the other window open. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, like I said, we're upstairs. So on that particular day, we slept like logs. And one thing about me is that I'm a really light sleeper. My roommate was not a light sleeper, and you know, she liked to be really comfortable when she's sleeping. And then yeah, obviously me too. So so I think we left our window open. No, that night we didn't leave the window open because we left our AC on. We had our AC on, so we closed the windows. I packed my laptop. Before I go to bed, I usually watch a movie or something, or read something on my laptop. And I used to study with my laptop. I used to have slides on them. If you are in a Ghanaian university, you know what I'm talking about. The lecturers email slides to you, and you have to study with those because sometimes they don't show up to class, or they expect you to read ahead or something of that sort. So I think that night I fell asleep reading some of the slides because I wanted to, you know, get into the study mood before the next day. So I was reading my slides, I fell asleep, I closed my laptop, I had 2 phones. I think it was an iPhone 5S and I don't know, I think it was a Samsung or so. I always have 2 phones because I don't know, I've always had a habit of having 2 phones. I don't know where I picked it, I think from my parents. But yeah, so I put both phones on my laptop, and it was by my pillow, and then I fell asleep. My roommate had her iPad under her pillow and her laptop was by her pillow. So she slept on her pillow, her iPad was underneath the pillow. So I was fast asleep. In fact, we were fast asleep. I am a very light sleeper, like I said before. So I felt a movement in the room, and then I woke up, and then I saw like a masculine figure moving in the room. And I think the first thing I did was, when I felt them, when I opened my eyes, and my laptop and my phones were not by my bed, they were not by my pillow. So I was like, okay, what's happening? And I quickly put my head back. That was the first instinct. Put my head back on the pillow. Mind you, like, I am someone who can stay really, like, the first thing that, you know, I've been brought up with is always stay safe. your safety is much more important than anything that you have to protect. So that's what I had in my head. So when I saw the masculine figure, first of all, I didn't know if he had any weapons. I didn't know who it was. I just figured, why is there a man in our room? Our door was locked, our windows were closed, so why is there a man in our room? So that was the first thing. So my feet were closer to the door. My roommate's head was closer to the door. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So I raised my head off my pillow and I saw the shadow, like a shadow moving, and I quickly went back to sleep. I closed my eyes and then I just started praying in my head. Just take whatever it is you want to take and leave us. Do not like harm us or anything, because I was so worried, because I don't know what he was going to do. And I don't know if I move or if I try to scream, if I try to struggle, he might end up harming me. And whatever it is he was going to do to me, it's not going to be worth the laptop or the phones or any other thing he had to pick from the room. So yeah, I noticed my laptop and my phones were not by my bed. So I closed my eyes. I kept opening my eyes slowly to see what was happening. He did whatever it is he wanted to do in the room. And then he was moving towards the other window, not the window closest to my bed, the window furthest from everybody else. So I didn't know what else he picked, because I can't really see at night. I'm kind of a blind bat. I have issues with my eyes. So I made sure, like, when I realized his I don't know, the movement wasn't close to me, I opened my eyes, I sat on my bed, and I saw that he had sat on the window and was about to jump down. Mind you, we were upstairs. I don't know how he climbed. I don't know how he moved a ladder into the hostel with the security guy there. I don't know how he put the ladder there without the security guy hearing. I don't know how he climbed up, opened the window and entered without anybody noticing outside. Like, this is a really, really serious thing. And I wasn't thinking about that at that point in time, but you know, I stayed steady till he got to the window side. So I'm just wiping the makeup off my face. I'm gonna go with a third wipe to just make sure I'm getting everything off my skin, because I don't want to have anything left on my skin, guys. My skin is like crazy. She's mad. She has serious issues. Like, if she just like goes crazy, there's no way I can control her, like, till she decides to calm down. So I'd rather not, you know, push her into going crazy. I just do whatever it is she wants me to do, which involves wiping off all the makeup off my face and doing skincare every day and night. Don't forget to wipe your edges, because there's always going to be makeup on your edges, so don't forget to do that. The name of the security guy was Ayuba. So I shouted, "Thief! Thief! Thief!" Oh my god, I can't believe I actually did that. It was so funny. Like, the people in the hostel were like, I sounded like a child when I was screaming. Oh my god, when I remember, it's like, this is so funny for me. I know that if Jata watches this video, she's going to die with laughter. Anyways, guys, I'm going in with the Ultra Light Cleansing Oil from Neutrogena. This is my second cleanse. Like, I do this every time. I go in with a second oil too, and this time this is an oil that emulsifies, so it's going to take off the excess oil left by the first oil that I used, and also clean off the rest of the makeup that's going to be left on my skin. Okay, so back to me screaming. I screamed Ayuba, Ayuba and all that, and I shouted, and my roommate woke up. Mind you, my roommate didn't wake up. She didn't even flinch when the guy was in the room. She didn't do anything. She was just sleeping away, and I don't blame her. I mean, we both had long days and we had to study, and not everybody is like a light sleeper like I am. So yeah, I shouted, and then my roommate woke up, and the guy heard it, and he jumped from upstairs to downstairs and headed for, like, there was like a wall with razor wires and like bushes. He headed straight to the wall and into the razor wires. A human being was able to jump down and run towards the wall and jump and go through razor wires. I feel like the thing was planned with the security guy. I don't know, till date I really don't know exactly what happened. Guys, it was like so terrifying to have to be asleep, half naked or even naked, and a guy comes into your room. You don't know what he's looking for. We could have been raped, we could have been hurt. Like, it was just scary. Like, it was so scary. Everybody in the hostel was awake because I was shouting, and it was so crazy. I felt like I was in a movie. My roommate, like, she was like startled, and she woke up, and like, I'm very intense when I'm telling stories. See the way I'm making my movements. I'm very intense. Anyways, so she was startled. She woke up and we're both shouting. She's like, "Muphidaht, what's happening? What's happening?" I'm like, "We're stealing our stuff. There's a thief. He jumped out of the window. Blah 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 blah." I was explaining, and she was looking outside. The guy had already jumped through the reason why I say he was gone. Like, he had gone, or kokra. Like, he's gone. Like, it's like he flew. I felt like he flew. At that point in time, I wanted to go and push him so that he would fall down there and hurt himself, but I was afraid. What if he turns? What if he turns and cuts me with something? What if he turns, cut my face? Maybe pulls me along with him? I don't know. Plus, I was wearing like really short shorts, and I wasn't even thinking straight. I didn't expect that to happen, guys. Like, anyways, I'm going to wash off this cleansing oil from my skin, and I'm going to be right back to continue with the story. After everything calmed down in the hostel, my roommate was crying and I was laughing because it was funny. You know, when something bad happens to you and just standing there laughing like, what the hell just happened? Like, that's the kind of person I am. I'll just laugh and be like, hey, did it just happen? Was I just in the room with a different guy who could have just hurt us? Anything could have happened. Like, did this just happen? And where is the security guy? Like, why isn't he there? How did the guy climb up? How did he put the ladder there and get into the window and even run out of the place and not get caught? How did that happen? Like, those were the things that were going through my head, and it was so funny for me. Like, it was really funny. Anyways, let me get back into the skincare. So I'm going in with these really big wipes, these makeup cotton wipes. I actually really like them. I get them from NS Chemist. So if you are looking for these big wipes, you can check NS Chemist. You'll be able to get some of these wipes from there. You can hear the adhan because it's time to pray. It's time to pray Asr. So I'm going to finish this video real quick and then go ahead and pray Asr. So I'm going in with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost micellar water. I usually use the simple one because I don't like fragrance at all. I hate fragrance. Fragrance is not my friend. But I want to try this out because I bought it and I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm going in, this is my third cleanse. I go in with the micellar water to take off any excess makeup and go into my hairline as well as my eyelashes to take off any residue eye makeup. So what I was saying was, when I checked the time, it was about 2 a.m. We didn't go to bed again after that thing happened. Like, she was so afraid to go to bed because I just had a feeling maybe the guy might come back or something. Like, it was really scary because I was just afraid to go back to sleep. Like, after everything, it was so sad that, like, all my stuff got missing. My roommate didn't lose her iPad, by the way, because it was under her pillow. Obviously, the person didn't want to move her or wake anybody up. He just wanted to come in, take whatever it is he wanted, and, you know, just go away. That's what he wanted to do. But my stuff were there on a gold platter for him to take, because obviously I packed everything right by my pillow. He just took it and then left. Took my roommate's own and then left. We're just, you know, in despair. We're really sad and wondering what we could do next. When it was finally like when daylight finally set in, I had to go to the library to study. I don't remember how. I think I had notes to study with, so I went to the library to study, and we reported to the hostel authorities. They went ahead and they asked us to go to the police station to make statements, and we went ahead to go. You won't even believe what happened. That's even the most annoying part. I'm just getting into the story. We went to the police station to make statements, gave them all the information that they needed, and they were like, okay, so you guys can go ahead and go back to campus. we would, you know, get back to you if we have any information. We're going to investigate, blah blah blah. Can you believe that? Okay, and they said they were going to go back to us to see if there's any evidence or whatever, if the person might have left something they can track to get our stuff back or whatever. So they were like, we have to go back to the hostel. And can you believe that they asked us for money to go back to the hostel with us, like transportation money? The police asked us for transportation money to go back to the hostel to come and investigate the crime that had happened. Can you believe that? Like, I was so annoyed by that. When they said it, I just kept quiet. I just ignored them, like they didn't even say anything. I didn't mind them. God. Anyways, so we went to the hostel with them, and then they went ahead and did whatever it is that they had to do, and they wrote down all the things that they had to write down and all that. So I actually thought we were going to be reimbursed by the hostel, but they didn't do shit. They didn't do anything. We lost everything. We didn't get anything back. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my face. I'm going to be applying a mask, so I'm going to wash my face with the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel, and I'm gonna be right back to finish up the rest of the story. That night, my roommate and I could not fall asleep. We couldn't sleep because we were basically traumatized and afraid the guy was going to come back. So the entire night our lights were on and we did not fall asleep. I was wondering if the guy was watching us from the bushes or something to know if we were asleep so he could come and take some more things. A lot of crazy things kept, you know, creeping into my mind. Can you believe that the next day, one of the CID officers or whatever, I don't know if it's CID, called me. I was using an iPhone then. He called me and he goes like, do you have the charger for your phone? And I go like, yes, I do. And then he goes like, can I have the charger of your phone? We might be able to use that to track your phone. In what world do they use chargers to track phones? In what world? He wanted to just take my charger and then use it, because I know he was using an iPhone too. I remember he wanted my iPhone cable to use for his iPhone. I can't believe he did that. It was so funny. Anyways, let me wash this off my face, and I'm gonna be right back to end this video because I'm betting it's like long enough. So let me wash this off and I'm gonna be right back. So I'm going to continue with the rest of my skincare. I'm not going to do much because it's still not night. So I'm just going to be applying moisturizer. In the night, I'm going to be going on, like at the end of the day, I'm going to be going in with a mask, so I don't want to do too much to my skin. I'm going to be applying the CeraVe facial moisturizer. This is the one with niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. This is the PM one. I actually love this moisturizer. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's very, very lightweight, oil free, and it moisturizes the hell out of my skin. So yeah, so bottom line is the hostel didn't do anything. They didn't do shit about our things. We lost it. The police didn't do anything about it. The CID guy called me to ask me for my charger so he can use it for his phone. Can you believe it? And we have remained traumatized ever since. Can you believe till this day, even if I'm asleep and my dog barks, I'll wake up. Like, I'm so traumatized that if I hear a sound, I wake up. I don't like the feeling. I don't feel safe because I feel like someone might come into my room because of what happened to me in uni. So that is basically my story of how I was robbed in uni, and nobody did shit about it. Nobody helped me to get my stuff back. Like, even the police didn't do anything. And the security man, like, I don't even know what happened to him. I don't remember seeing him afterwards. Everything basically just faded out of my head. I'm moisturizing my lips with Caramex because I don't want my lips to be hella dry. I'm just waiting for it to be nightfall literally so I can go ahead and do my mask. I'm gonna be doing a really deep skincare slash self-care day, because today is Sunday and I think I deserve some self-care. Anything and everything that I use in this video will be listed down in the description box. I've also put some playlists down there, my skincare, foundation routine, everything else, hair care, everything else you guys want to know. And also my social media pages are down there, so you can go ahead and follow me on there: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It depends on the response I get. I might end up doing more of these. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.